instructional technology resource teacher with Virginia Public Schools. I'm also a Smart Exemplary educator, and today we are going to look at using the screen shade with Smart Notebook. Using the screen shade is pretty easy. You just go up to your icon toolbar and select the screen shade icon, which looks like this. Once the screen shade's in place, you can adjust it if you need to, so that when you pull up your file, it's ready to go. So here are some examples. One of the really neat things about the screen shade is that when you create a table, you can apply the screen shade to individual cells. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Here I have a weekly chart that I have filled in with classwork for the week and homework for the week. I may not necessarily want my students to be able to see ahead to what we're doing for the rest of the week in class, or I may not necessarily want them to see ahead to what their homework is going to be if I need to keep them focused on what their classwork is. So I can cover each individual cell with a screen shade. And I do this in my table by clicking on the cell and clicking Add Cell Shade. Okay? Then when I'm ready to take the shade off, I just click it and it's gone. My students can see what the work is for each day as we go through it. So when we come to class tomorrow, I'll show them what their assignment is for the next day. Sometime during that day, I'll let them know whatever they don't finish in class for that Wednesday, they'll need to finish for homework. They'll see the Thursday work, and then the Thursday homework, and then down to Friday. Okay? So when you have a table set up like this as a template, okay, maybe for a weekly schedule for your class, it's nice to be able to choose the individual cells that you want to have shaded. For another example, in math, a screen shade is great to use when you're working on a step-by-step solution. You don't want the students to see it all at once. Maybe you want to give them a chance to try it out first before you show them all the steps. Okay? So I have my screen shade in place already, and you can see I've got some dots up here. I can pull my dot, and I would just slide my screen shade down step by step so that they can see what the process is as I'm ready to show it to them. And then our final solution. And if you're ready to move the screen shade completely off, you have a red X there, and that gets rid of the full screen shade. Okay, I do not have a screen shade in place on here, so I'm going to show you step by step how easy it is to put up a screen shade and then adjust it however you need to. So up in my toolbar here, I'm going to click on my screen shade icon. Now I don't need it to fill up this whole space like it automatically comes in. I just need to fill up that one little part here. So you can see that I've got little dots on the sides of my screen shade. I can pull those in and adjust them as I need to. So I'm going to pull this down, scientific method. I'm going to stop right there, and then I'm going to pull it over here. And now it's adjusted just to where I need them to see just this much. Okay? So now when we're going over the scientific method, which is a step-by-step process in class, I'm not going to show them all the steps at once. Okay, maybe I want them to make some educated guesses first. Okay, maybe if I want to, I can say, look, this is how many steps we talked about the scientific method has. What do you think is the first step? Okay, and then we can come in here and we can start looking at our steps. Okay, maybe I don't want them to know how many steps there are. Maybe that's part of what they have to remember and be able to identify. Pull your shade down piece by piece and just show them how much you want them to see. And then our final step. When you're done with your screen shade, you can get rid of it. And that was working with a screen shade. Have fun with it.